Hello yogis, welcome back to the Zen Den and welcome to day three of the Yoga Body Bootcamp. Today we're focusing on twisting and detoxing and digesting the body. So releasing toxins, letting go of stored tension, and just feeling good, yeah? So if you want to sign up for this free series and have every email delivered to your inbox, check the description down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do so, as well as like this video. It definitely helps us out. Other than that, unroll your yoga mat, grab any props you need, and let's start twisting. All right, yogis, for today's practice, we're going to start standing, so make your way up. You can bring your feet to as wide as the mat or a little bit more closer, but more than hip width distance, okay? Bring your hands to the hips, take a nice bend in the knees, hug the belly in, and just hinge from the hips and slowly forward fold. Relax the head and neck down, shake it out. Make sure it's nice and loose. We're here for 5 breaths, so you can cup both elbows. Sway from side to side. Try and bring some of your weight or most of your weight into the front of the feet, the balls of the feet, so you can feel your hamstrings open and lengthen. Again, relax the head and neck. Shake it again if you need to. And then start that yoga breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. 3 more full rounds of breath here. Coming into your body, into the moment, into the practice. Last big inhale. Feel the breath travel up the backs of your legs. And out the mouth. All right, inhale, lift up halfway, straighten both legs. Hands can come to the ground or the shins. Exhale, I want you to bend the right leg. Walk the fingertips over to the right. Yep, actually I need you to bend the left leg. Yep, bend the left leg and straighten the right leg as you walk the fingertips over to the right. Make sure you're really rooting down through the right big toe. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, release your head and neck. Breathe into the right side of the leg here. One more breath. Exhale, bend the right knee. Just sweep the fingertips across and over to the left. As you straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, reach the fingertips. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release. Let it go. One more big breath. Exhale, relax back down through the center. Start to heel toe the feet together. Big bend in the legs. Hug the low belly in. Drop the head and neck and slowly roll the body up. Stack each vertebra. And then step to the top of your mat once you get there. Moving through 3 sun salutation A's. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, bend the knees or straight and forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Feel free to lower the knees to the earth here and come all the way down to the belly. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, back downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Exhale, right back down. Forward fold. Take your time here. Breathe deep. Inhale, lift up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Flat back. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Lower all the way to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale up to your heart opener, cobra pose or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Use your core to transition from up dog to down dog. Really hug it in there. 2 rounds of breath. Last inhale. Inhale to gaze forward. Come up onto tippy toes again. You can walk, step, or if you're ready, hop your way. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Arms reach, gaze at the sky. Last time, exhale and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your way to chaturanga or the floor. Inhale into your heart opener. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath, guys. Really use them. Inhale up the front side body. Feel it rise from the arms up through your spine to your sitting bones and down the backs of the legs on the exhale. 1 more round. Inhale, gaze forward. If you're ready, hop to the top of the mat. You don't ever have to be ready, by the way. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. So deeply bend into the legs. Swing the arms up. Bring them right into the shoulder sockets and plug them back. Hug the inner thighs together. Belly button back to spine. This is a variation of Utkatasana. 2 more rounds of breath. Another inhale. Bring hands to heart center. Big inhale here. Bring the toes to touch right now. Exhale, twist to the right. So the left elbow is coming to the outside of the right knee. Find the connection. Once you get it, send the right hip back as you open through the heart. Don't over twist, guys. Just make sure it feels good. We don't want to torque the pelvis, causing any type of injury or strain. 1 more round of breath. Reach through the crown of the head. Listen carefully. Exhale, come up onto the ball of the left toe. Hug the low belly in. Step all the way back. Twisted crescent pose. We're holding for 3, 2. Back leg super strong. Send the right hip back. 1 more round of breath. Exhale the left knee all the way down. Stay in the twist. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. Long lines of energy. 1 more round of breath. Listen carefully. Start to release the twist and come into a half split. So straighten the front leg. Come up on the heel. Flex the toes back towards your face. Inhale, breath. Grow tall. Exhale, relax the chest down, but try and keep a flat back. So don't let the whole body round. You want to relax down while you're reaching through the crown of the head. So it's really intense. Big hamstring opener on the right side. 1 more round of breath. Next, inhale, bend into the front leg, come back into a low lunge. This time, inhale, the arms up towards the sky. Anjaneyasana. Hug the hip points up and in. Really breathe into the left hip flexor here. 1 more round of breath. Exhale, release the hands into the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot to the side of the mat. Toes in, heels out. Coming into lizard pose. Yeah, nice hip stretch. So hands can stay right here planted into the earth. If you have the mobility and the flexibility, you can come down to forearms here. If you have blocks too, you can maybe perch on top of the blocks. But 3 rounds of breath. Really breathe into the hip flexor on the left side, the hip on the right side. Last inhale. Listen carefully. So from here, we're going to bend the back leg. Reach back with the right hand. Clasp the inside of the left foot. Sink the hips a little bit lower. And then if you really want a deep quad stretch, start to straighten and square the chest back off to the front of the mat. Whoo, yeah. Just one big round of breath. Slowly release, no slingshots. Plant the hands. We're going to step back into chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Take your time, lift your hips. You decide where you're going, what your journey is. Lower down if you're coming with me. Inhale, rise up, upward facing dog. Exhale, belly up and in for that transition. Downward facing dog. Let's take a little twist here in our down dog. Right hand comes to the center. The left hand sweeps through, reaches the outside of the right calf, and then send the right hip back as you twist under the armpit here. Catch whatever you can here. So if you can't catch your calf or ankle, catch your thigh or your clothes. One more round of breath. Release it. Inhale, gaze forward, come up onto tippy toes. Bend the knees, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale up, Utkatasana. Arms come to parallel with the shoulder sockets. Hug the inner thighs together, belly back to spine. 2 more rounds of breath. We're going to move straight to the other side. Hands come to heart center, big inhale. Exhale, take your twist. Right elbow hooks on the outside of the left knee. Send the left hip back. And then energy through the crown of the head. 2 more rounds of breath. Another inhale. Okay, listen carefully. Ball the right foot. Use your core and slowly send the right foot back. Twisted crescent pose. Once you get there, 3 breaths. Send the right hip back again, or the left hip back again. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the right knee down to the earth and stay in your twist. Really allow the left hip to sink down now here. 2 more rounds of breath. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to release. Come back to center, straighten the front leg, coming into half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. You're flexing the toes back towards the face. Big inhale, energy through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold down, keeping that flat back. Breathe into that left hamstring. Next, inhale, bend into the front knee. Come all the way up. Anjaneyasana, arms reach, hip points come with you. As the fingers rise, the hip points rise too. 2 deep breaths. Another inhale. Exhale, hands plant inside the foot. Walk the toes to the outer edge of the mat. Toes out, heels in. And just relax into lizard pose. Quite the paradox. Relax into lizard pose, but you know, you can find some tranquility here. 2 rounds of breath. If you have the mobility, come down to the forearms. All right, so staying here or coming into the twist. So bending the back leg, reaching back with the left hand for the inside of the foot. If you have the inside of the foot, rotate the chest back towards the front as you hug the heel in. Whew, it's such an intense quad stretch and hip flexor stretch. 1 more breath. Release, let it go. No slingshotting. Plant the hand. You choose. Into chaturanga you go, or up or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale into your heart opener. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. This time we're going to reach the right hand through the downward dog to catch the outside of the left calf, ankle, or thigh, whatever you got. 2 or 3 breaths. Send the left hip back. Look up under the left armpit. Slowly make your way back to downward facing dog. And we're going to practice those jump throughs again. So we did this in the first video where you gaze forward, you come up onto the toes, you come onto the tops of the feet, and you slowly walk your way all the way up. Once you get there, you hug the feet in. Maybe you hover them. Let's try it one more time. So if you're already past that and you're like, Allie, that's elementary, which it's probably not elementary for most of us, you're going to practice softly jumping through, crossing the ankles to pull them through. So if you're like, hell no, I'm not jumping, you're just going to practice walking the tops of the feet through, okay? If you're jumping, you inhale to gaze forward, balls of the feet, you exhale to bend, and then control it, always look forward, hop. Maybe you swing through, something like that. All right, find a comfortable seated position. Root down through your sitting bones. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. The right hand goes back. Inhale through center. Arms reach. Exhale, twist to the left. These are really gentle baby twists. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist right. Absolutely no cranking of the body. The pelvis is staying neutral and facing forward the whole time. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. This time we hold for 3 breaths. Inhale up through the crown of the head. Exhale, settle into the twist. Okay, so just relax. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, a millimeter more into it. Inhale, tall. Exhale, relax. Now listen carefully, guys. Look up here. So the left hand's going to stay grabbing the outside of the right knee. The right hand is going to sweep under the left hand and grab the outside of the left knee. Okay, so you're all bound up here. Take an inhale breath. Hold on to the outside of your legs. Grow tall, and then exhale, just fold. And you want to really pull on your legs to make a lot of space in the backside body. One more round of breath. Inhale, lift up. Release. And then inhale the arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left and hold for 3 breaths. Okay, make sure that this right hand is clasping the outside of the left leg. Sweep the left arm around, catch the outside of the right leg. Big inhale, grow tall. Exhale, pull the chest down. Really stretch the upper backside body here. I love this pose. One more round of breath. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale and release. Again, inhale the arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, side body stretch. So the right arm's going to come down towards the earth, the right forearm. And then inhale the left arm overhead into the side. So nice left side body stretch here. You can try and anchor the left sitting bone further down toward the earth, making more space. 2 more rounds of breath. Another inhale. Come all the way back up and immediately switch sides. So the left arm goes down, right arm reaches over to the left side of the mat. Make a lot of space on the right side here. Feel good. One more inhale. Come all the way back up. And then we're going to take a 30-second to minute recess.
I'm going to practice headstand and add on an eagle pose so I can twist upside down. If you're like, what? I suggest you stand up and try eagle pose. You can practice some arm balances like crow pose. You can hang out in malasana, yogi squat, and work on some hip postures. You can also just stand in Tadasana and take a standing meditation. Yeah? So this is your time to be creative and free and flow into your own movements. Trust your body. Do what feels good. Always practice safety first and integrity. So here we go. We're on the clock now, yogis. Do whatever feels good, whatever you're practicing on in your practice, in your own journey right now. Continuing the breath, stay present on your mat. Don't get discouraged if you have no idea what to do. Do something. Hang out in twisted low lunge. We got 5 to 10 more breaths. If you took a headstand, slowly make your way down to child's pose for 2 rounds of breath. Whatever else, anything, whatever posture you're in, start to slowly wrap up. And then we'll meet on our backs. Some quick core, and then we'll get into Shavasana. All right, so hands interlaced behind the head. Bring the feet up to parallel, so shins parallel with the mat, knees stacking with the hips, heels in line with the knees. Hug the low belly down, make space in the low back. Inhale, come up to neutral position, lift the shoulders. We're coming into bicycles. Exhale, right foot goes forward as the right knee and left knee connect. And switch. So you guys know bicycles. Opposite elbow to knee. Try and keep both shoulders lifted the whole time. For 10, 9, 8, you got this. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep hugging low belly in. 3, 2, 1. Hold that bicycle. Lift the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. 1. Hug both knees into the chest. Good old bicycles, right? There you do the body so good. All right, release the left leg straight out to the top of the mat. Hug the right knee in for 1 big breath. Hug it in tight. And exhale, take the twist over to the left. So right knee twists over to the left side as the right arm goes out to the side of the mat. One more round of breath. Come back through to center. Come into that ball. Rock for just a moment. And then the left knee hugs tightly into the chest. Right leg goes long. 1 big round of breath. Exhale, take it all the way over to the right. Left arm goes out long. Alrighty. Slowly make your way back down onto your back. Just rock from side to side real quick. Massage your back. Any last movements you need to do, make those right now. And then slowly make your way into Shavasana. I invite you to either take Supta Baddha Konasana with soles of the feet together, the knees splaying out wide, or just straighten both legs out like we normally do, as wide or wider than your mat. Rest your hands on top of your hips or down by your sides. Big inhale breath through the nose. Open the mouth, release. Rock the head gently from side to side. Allow the body to sink down, the breath to relax and release. And just feel really good about all the movements you just made. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. This is your time to rest. Shavasana. On your next inhale, begin to wiggle just your fingertips. And I want you to just circle your wrists a few times. Make figure eights with your hands. If you're in 𝗪𝗏𝗏, extend the legs straight out. Start to make figure eights with your ankles. And then inhale, stretch long overhead, toes together. Exhale onto your favorite side just for a brief moment. Big inhale here. Start to slowly push all the way up into a seated posture. Inhale the arms out to the sides. Gather up all the energy we just created. Palms touch overhead. Exhale it down through heart center. Let's do an Om today, guys. So big inhale into your heart. Om. Flutter those eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. Day 3 done. Hell yeah, we're rocking it out. Again, if you want to sign up for the email subscription, it's down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll meet you back here for day 4 of the Yoga Body Bootcamp.